The door locks behind me with a soft click that sounds like a death sentence. Why are you standing so far away, Jehu? Sherwook's voice cuts through the silence of the penthouse. We're married now. Shouldn't you be closer to your husband? My back presses against the cold marble wall as he stalks toward me, loosening his tie. This isn't the same man who barely looked at me during the ceremony. That Sherwook was ice, distant, untouchable, like he was fulfilling some boring business obligation. The Sherwook? His eyes burn with something that makes my skin crawl. I'm tired, I manage to whisper. Can we just talk tomorrow? He laughs, actually laughs, and the sound is wrong. Too pleased. Too hungry. Talk? Oh, we'll talk. He's inches away now, one hand braced against the wall beside my head. But first, let me tell you a story about a boy I met 2 years ago at the Horizon Gala. Beautiful, delicate, laughing with his friends by the fountain. My blood runs cold. The Horizon Gala. I'd crashed it with my college friends as a stupid dare. We'd only stayed 20 minutes before security almost caught us. You saw me there? Saw you? His fingers trace my jawline and I flinch. I became obsessed with you. I had my people find out everything. Your name, your school, your family's failing business, your favorite coffee order, the route you take home every Tuesday. That's insane, I breathe. That's love. He leans in, his lips brushing my ear. And when I discovered your father was drowning in debt, well, I just helped him sink a little faster. Made sure the only life raft was me. The room spins. You destroyed my family? On purpose. I saved them. All they had to do was give me you. His hand slides down to grip my waist, possessive and firm. The bankruptcy, the foreclosure, the lawsuit from that mysterious investor, all me. Every single piece moved exactly where I needed it. I try to shove him away, but he doesn't budge. Instead, he lifts me effortlessly, and I'm suddenly being carried toward the bedroom. Put me down. This is kidnapping. This is marriage, he corrects, kicking the bedroom door open. Legal, binding, and absolutely unbreakable. I made sure of that too. The prenuptial agreement your father signed? If you try to leave within the first 5 years, your family loses everything again. Only this time, I'll make sure they never recover. He sets me on the edge of the massive bed, and I scramble backward, but there's nowhere to go. You're a monster, I spit out. I'm a man who knows what he wants. He shrugs off his jacket, and I notice, really notice, how he's been built like he could break me in half. And I've wanted you for 847 days. I've counted every single one. My eyes dart around the room, looking for an escape, a weapon, anything, and that's when I see them. But blinking red in the corners. Are those cameras? Sherwook follows my gaze and smiles. You noticed. They're in every room. The living room, kitchen, bathrooms, hallways. I had them installed 3 months ago. 3 months? But we just got married today. I know. He starts unbuttoning his shirt, methodical and calm. I've been watching the penthouse, making sure everything was perfect for when you finally moved in. I've watched the cleaning staff prepare your closet. All your clothes are already here, by the way, in your exact size. I've watched the chef stock the kitchen with all your favorite foods. I've watched the empty bed, imagining you in it. Horror washes over me in waves. You've been watching an empty apartment and thinking about me? For months. Every night before bed. He's completely shameless about it. It helped me sleep, knowing soon you'd really be here. No more watching an empty space. Now I get to watch you. I grab a pillow, holding it against my chest like a shield. I'll scream. The neighbors will. The penthouse is soundproof. I own the entire floor. The neighbors? He gestures vaguely. All my employees, under very strict NDAs. He sits beside me on the bed, and I try to move away, but his hand catches my wrist. Not painful, but absolutely inescapable. Please, I whisper, hating how my voice shakes. Please, this isn't how marriage should. You're right. Let me tell you how our marriage will work. His thumb strokes the inside of my wrist, gentle and terrifying. You'll live here with me. You'll sleep in this bed with me. You'll wake up beside me every morning with my marks on your skin, so you never forget who you belong to. I don't belong to. You do. His other hand cups my face, forcing me to meet his eyes. They're dark, endless, swallowing me whole. You belonged to me the moment I saw you. It just took 2 years to make it official. He leans in and I squeeze my eyes shut, but instead of kissing me, he whispers against my lips. I've been very patient, Jehu. I've planned everything perfectly, moved every piece into place, waited 847 days for this moment. Now. His grip tightens just slightly. Now I'm done waiting. The last thing I see before he presses me back into the silk sheets is the little red lights blinking in the darkness. Watching. Recording. Proof that I belong to Kang Sherwook now. And he's never letting me go. I wake up covered in marks I didn't consent to, in a bed I can't escape from, next to a man who destroyed my entire life just to own me. Sherwook's arm is draped across my waist like a chain. Even in sleep, he's possessive. It's been 3 days since the wedding. 3 days of him watching my every move, controlling when I eat, when I shower, when I breathe. My phone? Replaced with one that only has his number. My clothes? Chosen by him every morning. My freedom? Gone. You're awake? He murmurs against my neck, and I freeze. Good. We're leaving for our honeymoon in an hour. I've already packed for you. Honeymoon. My voice is hoarse. You mean another prison with better scenery? He chuckles, the vibration traveling through my spine. Our private island has excellent scenery. You'll love it. No one around for miles. Just you and me. Just you and me. The 4 words I've learned to dread most. The island is beautiful in the way a gilded cage is beautiful, stunning and suffocating. Our suite overlooks crystal clear water, but the windows don't open. The doors lock from the outside. And Sherwook? He hasn't let me out of his sight for even a moment. Dinner's ready, he announces, leading me to the private terrace by my wrist. Always touching. Always controlling. I sit in silence as he serves me, cuts my food into small pieces like I'm a child, watches me eat every bite. This is my life now. This is my forever. You haven't smiled once, he observes, wiping the corner of my mouth with his thumb. Are you not happy? Happy? I want to laugh. I want to scream. I'm exactly as happy as a prisoner should be, I mutter. His jaw tightens. You're not a prisoner. You're my husband. There's a difference. Is there? Before he can answer, there's a sound, a splash from the beach below. Sherwook's eyes narrow, and his hand immediately grips my arm. Stay here. Don't move. He disappears into the suite, and for the first time in days, I'm alone. My heart pounds as I peer over the terrace railing and... Jehu! A familiar voice hisses from below. Jehu, is that you? No, it can't be. Dal-Shik. I whisper, recognizing the figure emerging from the water. My ex-boyfriend. The one who abandoned me a year ago, saying he wasn't ready for something serious. I came to save you. He's climbing the rocks toward the terrace, dripping wet and desperate. I heard about the forced marriage. I'm so sorry I left. I was stupid. I love you. Come with me. I have a boat hidden on the other side of the island. My mind races. This is my chance. My only chance. But then I see movement behind Dal-Shik, and my blood turns to ice. Sherwook stands in the shadows of the beach, completely still, watching. He's been there the entire time. Jehu. Dal-Shik reaches the terrace, grabbing my hands. We have to go now before he... Before I what? Sherwook's voice cuts through the night like a blade. Dal-Shik spins around, his face going white. You? How did you? Did you really think you could just swim to my private island undetected? Sherwook climbs the terrace steps slowly, deliberately. I've been tracking you since you left Busan 3 days ago. The boat you hid? My security team is dismantling it as we speak. You invited him here? I breathe, the realization hitting me like a punch. Sherwook's eyes lock onto mine. I needed you to understand something, Jehu. No one is coming to save you. Not your ex-boyfriend, not your family, not anyone. Every escape route you imagine? I've already closed it. You're insane. Dal-Shik shouts, stepping between us. Jehu, Don't listen to him. We can still. He doesn't finish the sentence. Sherwook moves faster than I can process, gripping Dalshik's throat and slamming him against the railing. You had your chance with him. You left him, crying alone, wondering why he wasn't enough. Remember that, you Dalshik? Because I do. I was watching even then. Sherwook, stop. I grab his arm, but he doesn't budge. Now you show up, playing hero? Sherwook's voice is eerily calm. You don't get to be his savior. You were his trauma. I'm his future. He releases Dalshik, who collapses to the ground gasping, and gestures to the shadows. 2 security guards appear instantly. Take him to the mainland. Make sure he understands what happens if he ever contacts my husband again. As they drag Dalshik away, he screams my name, but the sound fades into the night. Then Sherwook turns to me, and I stumble backward. You needed to learn, Jehu. He steps closer, backing me against the wall. You needed to see that leaving me is impossible. That even your precious ex-boyfriend can't save you. I hate you, I whisper. I know. His hand cups my face, deceptively gentle. But you're still mine. He kisses me then, hard, possessive, claiming. And when he pulls back, his expression shifts to something darker. Now, let's go inside. You've been very disobedient tonight, entertaining thoughts of escape. You need to be reminded who you belong to. He lifts me into his arms, carrying me back into the suite, and that's when I feel it. The heat. My omega biology is betraying me. The heat cycle that should be 3 weeks away is starting now. Early. Triggered by stress, by fear, by the overwhelming presence of an alpha who won't let me go. Sherwook. My voice trembles as fever spreads through my body. Something's wrong. I feel. He inhales deeply, and his eyes darken with recognition. Then he smiles. Oh, Jehu. He lays me on the bed, hovering over me. Nothing's wrong. Everything is perfect. Your body knows exactly where it belongs. As the heat consumes me and he leans in, I realize the truth. This was never about love. This was about ownership. And now, I won't even be able to fight back. I don't remember most of the heat. Just fragments, Sherwook's voice whispering possessive promises, the feeling of being completely consumed, the moment his teeth sank into my bonding gland and sealed my fate forever. Now, back in Seoul, I stare at the permanent mark on my neck in the bathroom mirror. Beautiful, isn't it? Sherwook appears behind me, wrapping his arms around my waist. Now everyone knows you're mine. I don't respond. I haven't spoken to him in 3 days. The silent treatment is getting boring, Jehu. His lips brush my marked gland, and I shudder involuntarily. I'm having a friend over for dinner tonight. My best friend since childhood. I expect you to be civil. Another person in his twisted orbit. Wonderful. Giante arrives with an expensive wine and a smile that actually reaches his eyes, something I haven't seen in weeks. So you're the famous Jehu, he says warmly, shaking my hand. Sherwook hasn't stopped talking about you for 2 years. I was starting to think you were imaginary. Sometimes I wish I was, I mutter. Giante's smile falters, and his eyes flick to the bonding mark on my neck, then to Sherwook. Something passes between them, a look I can't decipher. Dinner is awkward. Sherwook keeps touching me, possessive and constant, while Giante watches with an expression I can't read. Concerned? Jealous? Curious? Sherwook, why don't you get us more wine from the cellar? Giante suggests. I'd love to talk to Jehu about his college major. You mentioned he studied art history? Sherwook hesitates, his hand tightening on my thigh. I don't think. It's 5 minutes, Giante laughs. He'll survive without you. Unless you've literally chained him to your side. The challenge in his voice makes Sherwook's jaw clench, but he stands. 5 minutes. Don't move from this table, Jehu. The moment he's gone, Giante's entire demeanor changes. Are you okay? He asks urgently, leaning forward. Tell me the truth. I'm so shocked by genuine concern that tears spring to my eyes. I can't. He's done this before. Giante's voice drops to a whisper. 3 years ago. Another Omega. Lee something. They were engaged for 6 months, And then the Omega just disappeared. Sherwook said he left voluntarily, but I never believed it. My heart stops. Disappeared? What do you mean disappeared? No one knows. The family stopped looking after Sherwook paid them off. I think, he glances toward the cellar door. I think Sherwook did something terrible. And I think you're in danger. Why are you telling me this? His hand covers mine. Because someone needs to help you. I can get you out. I have resources, connections Sherwook doesn't know about. But you have to trust me. Trust. Such a foreign concept now. How? I breathe. Meet me. Tomorrow, 2 p.m., at my apartment in Gangnam. Bring nothing that could be tracked. I'll have everything ready, new identity, travel documents, money. By tomorrow night, you'll be free. The cellar door opens, and Giante smoothly pulls his hand back, laughing like we've been discussing something trivial. Sherwook's eyes are cold. What's so funny? Just telling Jae-hoo about your disastrous art phase in high school. Giante lies effortlessly. Remember when you tried to impress that gallery owner's daughter? The tension breaks slightly, and dinner continues, but all I can think about is tomorrow. Freedom. Finally. I manage to slip away the next afternoon while Sherwook is in a business meeting. My hands shake as I stand outside Giante's apartment building. This is it. My escape. Giante opens the door immediately, pulling me inside. You came. God, I was so worried you wouldn't. You said you could help me leave. I can. But first, he hands me tea. Drink this. It'll calm your nerves. We have a lot to discuss. I'm so desperate for kindness that I don't question it. The tea is sweet, soothing. The documents are almost ready, he continues, sitting close. Too close. Just a few more hours. You'll be on a plane to Singapore by midnight. Thank you, I whisper. I don't know how to repay. There is one way. His hand touches my knee, and alarm bells start ringing. Come with me. Not just to escape Sherwook. Come with me. Be mine instead. I try to stand, but my legs feel weak. Something was in the tea. What did you? Just a mild sedative. To keep you calm. To keep you from running. His hand slides higher. You don't understand, Jay. I've wanted you since the moment Sherwook showed me your picture 2 years ago. He got to have you, but he doesn't deserve you. I do. I've been planning this. Horror crashes over me. You're not helping me escape. You're taking you for myself? Yes. He leans in, and I'm too weak to push him away. And Sherwook's mother is going to help me. She wants you gone anyway. You're an embarrassment to the family, a common Omega from a bankrupt household. She's already working on annulment papers. The room spins. I've traded one monster for another. The door explodes open. Sherwook stands there, and I've never seen him look so murderous. Get away from husband. Giante barely has time to move before Sherwook's fist connects with his face. They crash into furniture, blood spattering, and I try to crawl away but collapse. Through blurring vision, I see Sherwook lift me into his arms. You just made the biggest mistake of your life, he growls, and I don't know if he's talking to Giante or me. At home, I'm too weak to fight as he carries me to the bedroom. But when he sets me down, his hand brushes my stomach, and he freezes. His eyes drop to the positive pregnancy test I'd hidden in my pocket, now fallen onto the bed. The rage drains from his face, replaced by something infinitely more terrifying. Pure, possessive joy. You're pregnant. His voice trembles. You're carrying my child. No, I whisper. Please, no. But he's already pulling me against him, his hand spreading protectively over my stomach. You're never leaving now, Jae-hoo. Never. This baby makes you mine forever. And as he holds me, I realize he's right. I'm trapped. Completely. Forever. I haven't left the bedroom in 2 weeks. Sherwook says it's for the baby's safety. He brings me meals, prenatal vitamins, books I never asked for. He sleeps with one hand always on my stomach, whispering promises to our unborn child about the perfect life they'll have. I'm not allowed to walk more than 10 steps without him. I'm not allowed to open windows. I'm not allowed to exist without his supervision. The doctor will be here in an hour, he announces, setting down my breakfast tray. I've hired the best obstetrician in Seoul. Private, discreet. No one will know about the baby until I'm ready to announce it. I'm not an incubator, I snap, pushing the food away. His expression darkens. The baby needs nutrients. The baby needs a father who isn't a psychopath. His hand grips my jaw, forcing me to meet his eyes. The baby has a father who will burn the world down to protect them. Eat. I eat. I always eat. Because he's right about one thing. This baby is innocent in all of this. The vitamin bottle arrives that afternoon, delivered by Sherwook's mother, Huang PMG. She hasn't visited once since the wedding. Her cold eyes rake over me with disgust as she sets the bottle on the nightstand. Prenatal vitamins, she says curtly. Imported from Switzerland. The best money can buy. Even for someone like you. Thank you, I mutter, not believing her sudden generosity for a second. Don't thank me. She leans closer, her voice dropping to a venomous whisper. I know what you are. A common Omega who trapped my son with a pregnancy. You'll never be worthy of the Kong family name. Before I can respond, Sherwook enters, and her expression shifts to a practiced smile. Mother, I didn't know you were visiting. Just bringing vitamins for the baby. A grandmother's duty. She kisses his cheek. Take care of yourself, Sherwook. Don't let this situation consume you. After she leaves, something feels wrong. The way she looked at me. The way she emphasized the vitamins. That night, when Sherwook hands me the pill, I palm it instead of swallowing. Good boy, he murmurs, kissing my forehead. I'm going to shower. Stay in bed. The moment he's gone, I examine the vitamin under the lamp. There's a tiny pinprick hole in the capsule, almost invisible. My hands shake as I break it open. Inside the yellow powder is a fine white substance that definitely isn't vitamin B12. Poison. She's trying to kill the baby. Maybe kill me too. The bathroom door opens, and I barely have time to hide the evidence before Sherwook emerges. But I must look terrified because he's immediately beside me. What's wrong? Is it the baby? Are you in pain? I need to tell you something. A knock interrupts us. Giante's voice calls from outside the bedroom. Sherwook, we need to talk. It's urgent. Sherwook's jaw clenches. I told him never to come here again after what he tried. He looks at me. Stay here. Lock the door behind me. Don't open it for anyone. But the moment he leaves, the window shatters. Dao Shik climbs through, covered in cuts from the broken glass, wild-eyed and desperate. I'm not dead, he pants. His guards, they threw me off a boat, but I survived. I've been hiding, gathering evidence. Jehu, I have proof of everything. The bankruptcies he caused, the bribes, the surveillance, even the Omega who disappeared 3 years ago. He killed him, Jehu. Buried him in the family estate's garden. My blood runs cold. No, I have photos, documents, police reports that were paid to disappear. He grabs my hand. We can end this. Turn him in. You'll be free. Footsteps thunder down the hallway. Shouting. A crash. The bedroom door slams open, and Giante stumbles in, bleeding from a head wound. He knows, Giante gasps. Everything. I tried to warn you. I felt guilty about what I tried to do, but he caught me talking to reporters. Sherwook appears in the doorway like a demon summoned from hell. His knuckles are bloody. His eyes are empty. All of you. In my bedroom. Plotting against me. His voice is eerily calm. How poetic. Your mother tried to poison me. I shout, holding up the broken capsule. She's trying to kill our baby. For a moment, just a moment, something breaks in his expression. Betrayal. Then it hardens into something worse. No. He turns to Jun. You're working with her, aren't you? You told her about the pregnancy. You gave her the poison. I didn't. Giante's eyes widen. Sherwook, I swear I would never. You wanted him for yourself. When that didn't work, you decided if you couldn't have him, I couldn't either. Sherwook pulls out his phone. I'm calling the police. You're going to prison for attempted murder. Wait. Dao Shik steps forward, holding up a USB drive. You call the police, and this goes to every news station in Korea. Everything you've done. You'll be the one in prison. Sherwook looks at the drive, then at me, then at the vitamin capsule in my hand. Then he smiles. It's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. You think I'm afraid of prison? He starts walking toward us. I've already decided. If my world is ending, I'm not ending it alone. He grabs my arm, pulling me toward a hidden door in the bedroom wall that I never knew existed. Sherwook, what are you? The door opens to reveal a staircase leading down. Down into darkness. Down into a fully furnished bunker with reinforced walls, a bed, supplies, cameras. A place where no one could ever find us. I built this the day after our wedding, he whispers against my ear. My backup plan. Our eternal escape. If I can't have you in the world, I'll have you here. Forever. Just you, me, and our baby. You're insane. I struggle, but he's too strong. Daoshik and Giante lunge forward, but Sherwook slams the door shut, locks engaging with mechanical precision. We're alone in the bunker. Just him, me, and the monster he's become. Welcome home, Ju, he breathes, backing me against the wall. Our real life starts now. And as the locks click into place above us, sealing us in our underground prison, I realize the horrible truth. This isn't the end of the story. This is just the beginning of forever.